Yeah, it has been a long time for any of the D&D sessions for sure. But we're back with the journey. I'm happy to be here. Happy to have everyone back at the quote unquote table and rolling some dice and going on some adventures today. Today will definitely be a little bit of a shorter of a session than we normally do due to the fact that we're starting later and it's on a Saturday evening rather than a Sunday morning. But we're playing, so I'm happy. So to recap, since it's been so long of what happened last time, Cren and Elevar went to go visit the blacksmith after recovering from a night of drinking and rabble rousing and everything, such nature of that such.
We got fucked up.
You guys had actually met up with or crossed paths with Cora in the marketplace road, and said what you guys are going to the blacksmith, and that Cora was going to meet up with Carlen at the Wizard's Tower. At the blacksmith, you found the door kicked in and the place thrown asunder. You got to see Freddy the blacksmith, because I couldn't remember what his name was before, so now he's Freddy from now on, even though I think his name was Mark after I was looking through notes, but he's Freddy from now on.
He did stay. It's cool.
He assumed that this was done by the corrupt members of the Lord's Alliance, which you guys very quickly decided to head straight there and deal with the problem. Where you guys ran into the remaining Lord's Alliance that were there that weren't sent to the Strong Master's farm to deal with the fire that you guys started at the barn and make sure that the creature underneath did not come out. But while there, you guys confronted and called out the members of the Lord's Alliance that Cren remembered from that day at the blacksmith when they came and were messing about. Things were starting to get a little heated. You guys actually rolled up very hot. If I remember correctly, Elevar kicked the dude in the balls so hard he didn't get up from the entire situation. He was still just on the floor. But while you guys were in a very escalated situation, not Traskar, what was the other guy's name? But the commander of the Lord's Alliance had shown up back with the remaining members that he was at the farm with, to wonder what is going on. With the accusations being thrown around, he decided a trial by combat was the best course of action to determine who was telling the truth and what was going on. The fight wasn't very long, but in the little scrap, when Cren knocked the Lord's Alliance member down, a part of the gun you were making had fallen to the ground to prove that he, in fact, did mess up the blacksmith shop and took something that wasn't his. With that was more than enough evidence for the leader to lock up those 4 members and try to make amends for what had been done. You guys met the Lord's Alliance blacksmith, a female human named Vo, who was very interested in what you were creating and offered her assistance in the process of speeding it up, of developing this firearm for Cren, as well as going to the blacksmith's shop and repairing it, as well as the Lord's Alliance members were going to pay for all expenses and get that back up and running. We left you guys there and went to Cora and Carlen at the Wizard's Tower, where they discovered that the wizard seemed to be trapped in a mansion that was in another plane or dimension of some kind. But after investigating a book that was being somewhat guarded by the Iron Golem gargoyle in the tower, you guys were able to deduce a command word that opened up the doors to this mansion. After being locked in there and running around and finding a bunch of books with single letters on the spines and running into a bunch of weird things in this mansion and creatures and things coming to animated objects and bookshelves and all this stuff, you guys ran into Amalor, who seemed to be stuck in a planetarium sort of room. After meeting up with him and then finding the rest of the books, you guys were able to activate the door again and get yourselves out. And then we left you guys off returning to the Wizard's Tower. So, since we last left off with Cora and Carlen, I'm going to jump to Cren and Elevar. I'm going to assume that you guys probably went back to the blacksmith shop with Vo.
With the person that with us, like it's a third person, right?
Yeah, Vo. Vo was the human female blacksmith from the Lord's Alliance. If you guys would be going there, you'd be followed by not only Vo, but a good handful of the Lord's Alliance members to go there as well to fix the damages that were created by their corrupt men.
Damn freaking right. Here. Is that my shop?
As you guys would return to the shop, you see Freddy cleaning up and reorganizing things as he is shocked and amazed by seeing all the Lord's Alliance members that have come to help and now meeting the new blacksmith.
I bring people to help, Freddy. I hope this does, help you. I'm tired. I've got hit before.
I see that this will definitely help speed up the process of repairing my shop.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm gonna sit down. I just realized that I got the equivalent of stabbed 21 times. So I kind of need to. Hold on. Brandon's just sitting down, taking a breather about this, and I think they're going to do a first level cure wound.
Okay. You're more than welcome to do that. I would say the time from after your fight to getting back there could all be considered part of a long rest, if that's what you're more looking for to kind of get your health back.
Sure. Yeah, I would love that. Hell yeah.
If you can still feel free to cast a spell if you'd like, but everything that you're kind of doing right now is kind of mostly considered resting, unless you get hands-on in helping repair the shop.
Oh.
So that's purely up to you.
All right, so I'm all going on. I would like to help out with the shop best I can, but primarily in the area where would vital to get my gun ready. I have my priority. I get it.
Gotcha.
I get it.
As you come up, Freddy does mention that he can't seem. It seems the part of the gun is not there. He hasn't found it in cleaning up.
Oh,
he hasn't found it.
We got it. I'm not sure if we got it per se, but there is a piece that we found earlier. Where was that piece exactly? Bo, do you have that, or do I have that?
I believe you took it. You picked it up.
Sorry. Oh, absent-minded. Yeah, stabbed 21 times. And I present him the broken piece. The piece that was
taken. Gotcha. Oh yes, this is perfect. This will help us continue on what we were doing. I did not want to have to start all over again. As Bo steps forward, introduces herself to Freddy, and informs him that she is the blacksmith of the Lord's Alliance and is here to help to expedite the pace of developing this weapon. Still a little bit
servant. My little homunculus servant that I made.
Still have that technically, yeah. You still have your little mechanical little thing going.
Cool. I think it'd be off the shoulder.
Yeah, you definitely have that, which Freddy is definitely amused and interested in as he sees it. It's that's new. You didn't have that before.
Yeah, I made it just before. Yeah, it's artificer stuff. Cool. Yeah, just some things I kind of whipped up. I think I needed to have something maybe possibly tear out some eyes, but luckily we didn't have to. Listen, this little guy and me would tear out an eye just for you.
As you get kind of closer to Freddy, as you get kind of closer to Freddy, he kind of coils back a little bit as a wretched smell kind of comes over him. You remember you made your little creature out of a piss pot. You found out outside someone's house.
Brittany, I would like to ask, do you have like a cleaning agent? Well, shit, it's literally. In order
There's a barrel of water outside. You might want to
put water on this guy. Is he gonna get like electrocuted, or is it like magic?
It's magical. It's not like it's not steam. It's more magical than it is steampunk.
I'm making sure. You know, I don't want to electrocute this guy and also me, like giving him a bath. You know,
Throwing a toaster in the bathtub.
So yeah.
As you're talking to Freddy and having catching up and getting having Vo get acquainted with him, the Lord's Alliance men are getting to work with repairing the door and picking things up, cleaning up, and getting things all more organized. Freddy had cleared out an area of his workbench where, if you guys want to get started right away, you could get started at working, or at least him and Vo could, and you could go and you guys can go and do other things if you'd like. But yeah, the process of getting the shop fixed up is underway.
Okay. While I'm at it, Snipe, what's your character's name again?
Elvar?
Elvar, do you want a item? And do you want your items enhanced? Because I can infuse an item.
And Elvar this entire time is just like kind of like looking at the shop as everybody's starting to do stuff, because like he just doesn't know what to do, so he's just like looking around, and he just turns back to Cren. He's like, I mean, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. If you don't, I mean, that'd be, yeah, swell.
Cool. Oh wait, okay. Currently, so Bobby, with Artificer, it's not a one-a-day thing. It's like having these items.
It's like it's a constant thing from everything that I looked at and seen in the rules as written, as far as the things that you were doing.
So since I have 2 items that are already, I can't use anymore.
I would imagine, as I say, it says the infusions you have invented numerous magical infusions and rapidly create magic items. Each infusion tells you the type of item that can be received by blah, 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 blah. Some infusions specify a minimum artificer level. So it doesn't technically say oh, actually, yeah. Okay. There it is. Infused items. When you finish a long rest, you can touch up to 2 non-magical items, imbuing each of them with 1 artificer infusion, turning into a magic item. You can attune yourself to the item the instant you infuse it. You can forego the attunement so someone else can attune to the item. It seems okay. The infusion vanishes after 1 day. The infusions also vanish if you give up your knowledge of the infusion or exceed your maximum number of infusions. So it seems like it's something you'd have to continually do to items, sort of deal.
Okay, so
so for 1 day as of right now, I'm assuming that will scale up as you get higher level. You can do 2 infusions to separate items.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind. All right, I'll just keep it.
Gotcha.
Enhanced defense, like plate armor. Somebody got. And my. Sorry. Moving on.
So it's just like Cren says it, and like Alvar's like sitting there like and just turn away. He's like, never mind.
Sorry, I gotta get better at it. You know, it's either I help your sword or I keep my little guy.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. It's fine. I'm used to being
it's
disregarded.
a one.
It's fine. It's fine. It's cool.
Well, I would say your little guy isn't technically an infusion. It's something else that you made. Like, you did 1 infusion to yourself, and you did an infuse to Cora's crossbow, or something, I believe. is what you did.
No,
And either way, that's fine. Just because we're not necessarily going to be to fight anytime soon, so we don't need to worry about, or at least that I know of. So we really don't need to worry. I'm talking not as Alvar here. I'm just talking as me. So I don't think you need to attune it here or anything like that.
Okay.
Like when you saw Cora on the road after you're waking up hungover, you infused her weapon with an infusion, and then you did one of yours, I believe.
So Cora's weapon was modified after we got back from the secret tunnel and we were resting in the town. So that was a few days ago,
So
if that makes a difference.
That's a day. Yeah, that's at least that's like a whole day there.
That was like the day we met Elvar.
I'll be
Been
at
a couple days.
Until I get... Man, artificers, when you think you know them, don't. Don't. They sneak up on you and be like, guess what? You do.
It's a lot to keep track of.
Oh my god. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna play Artificer again after this.
Who knows? Maybe you will after you get this guy a little further and understand it more.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Like, it's just next time I definitely wouldn't do him as art. But Cren's interesting, so I like the role playing bit. Anyway,
Okay.
good.
So would you guys like to stay and help with repairing of the shop, or are you guys gonna leave and let them do their thing? Like Vo and Freddy are pretty much tinkering and working together right now, while the rest of the Lord's Alliance members are repairing the shop.
Gotcha. I want to work on my good. Cool. And Elvar, you want to welcome. You can pickpocket
A little bit better.
I mean, I could pickpocket somebody. I guess I can go around. I mean, if he's gonna work on his gun, I really don't have anything to be there with. So, do I know? Wait, so did Cora and Carlen tell me where they're gonna be prior? I think so. Right?
Cora said to you that she was going to the Wizard's Tower, which, with your little time that you have spent in Succomber, the Wizard Tower is very prominent. It's the biggest thing in the town. Like, nothing compares to its size. So I'm sure, like, while you were hanging out before you even went to the farm and whatnot, like, you probably heard some people talking about it, or I would assume, like, you might even have asked somebody, like, hey, what's that big thing in the middle of this fucking town? And someone would have told you, oh, that's the Sage of the North Tower. You personally have not been to it yet, but you do know about this tower in the town.
Okay. I guess I will head to that way. I'll let Cren, hang around and work on their gun, just because there's not really anything for me to do there. So I'll kind of like that, since it's calmed down, I'll head over and try to find Cora and Carlen. Yeah. So I'll just say like, yeah, Cren, I'm gonna go check on the other half of us, I guess. So you stay here, I guess. Let me know somehow. I don't know how this works, so I'm sure you'll find me. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you don't like go into like another plane of distance or something, or like out of town. I think I know. I'll know.
All right, cool.
Go. All right. Don't get swept into another plane of existence.
Hope not. Not again.
Yeah.
Not again. Huh.
As Cren's looking down, he's just like, wait, what?
All right. So, Elevar, you make your way to the tower. No problems, just the town. It's about midday, so the town's still kind of active, but you find your way to the tower. If some people kind of point proper way for you to get there. As you reach the base of it, you notice that there's no door.
God damn it. Okay. Magic. I hate magic. I press just anything. I press the wall. Like, I'm just like patting it, like there has to be a button here somewhere.
You give me a investigation check.
Okay.
And Sarah, if you're hot in the room, there is the fan in the closet you could plug in. or open
I
the
was just
door. So you're
wondering if
not.
it was hot in there. I was just wondering.
I mean, a little bit.
Jeez. Way to call me
Hold on.
out.
Oh, can I not roll on this? I don't. For some reason, it's not roll. I mean, I guess it just rolled regular 20. I was trying to roll on D&D, but it's not doing it for me for some reason.
Interesting. Well, it says you rolled an investigation, intimidation,
Oh, so
investigation.
it worked. But,
It did work.
Yeah,
No,
you're-
it's
just
popping
not.
up.
It's not like tell. Okay, I got it. That's my bad.
Interesting. Yeah, your first roll was a 13.
That's
You did roll a natural 20 on one of
yeah,
those.
but the
Eventually.
13 was the first one.
Yeah.
Well, I
That's
thought it would
fair.
like I thought it would
Um,
like show up on the actual D&D website for a second. So I'm like, why is there
It
no
should.
dice?
It's supposed to show up on D&D Beyond. Let's check the logs. Let's see if it's in there. It is not.
Check
That is
logs.
interesting.
Let's see if it's there.
Wow, Corey.
Sorry,
Jesus.
sorry.
Doesn't even show his face. He's talking shit.
Rude.
Huh? I don't know.
Huh? What? Huh?
Who?
As you're feeling the wall, Elevar, it just seems to feel like stone. You don't seem to feel any like soft spot or something that can be pushed in or whatnot.
Great. Now I look crazy and stupid. Okay. So can I guess I'll like I'll like walk around the perimeter, or is it visually like this is the entrance or entrance?
No, it as you walk around it, it all just seems to be flush, just like stone, like just all like really nice masonry work, but just it doesn't appear to be a door anywhere.
Can I use a perception check to see if anybody is like has either walked into it or is attempting to, like, so I can just like kind of recreate their steps?
Sure, give me a perception check. The 5. Luckily, that was enough. As you look down at the ground, as you're kind of just looking around the area, puzzled on like how your new party members actually entered this thing, you come to a spot around the tower where the dirt it's more dirt than it is grass, and you can see what seems to be footprints there. You can't tell like whose footprints they are, but you can tell that there's footprints that seem to walk towards this wall, and yeah.
I guess, is that the part of the wall that I was originally touching?
I would say no.
I try to walk into it confidently, but with my arms out straight ahead.
Okay. As you walk, your arms just stop.
Okay. Man, I am not prepared for this. Uh,
Are you going to be defeated by a wall?
That would
Most
be
people
really
are.
funny, and I'm here for it. I mean, I don't think I could beat a wall.
the next step I have is like physically attack the wall, but I don't know if that's gonna work here. I think that just look
I'm
even
here
worse.
for it.
Eat this shit.
All right, I'm gonna attack the wall with my greatsword out of frustration.
Okay.
It's consistent. Yeah. Nope.
You don't even have to roll for it. As you swing your sword at the wall, you just hear a bing. It's like your sword kind of reverbs off of
God damn it!
off of it. Ooh, you turned it on. I got to move some faces around now.
No, I want to be Cora for today.
I see that. Yes. Apparently, I'm Elevar now.
Yeah, I have to move my stuff around too. I'm recording it. I'm not streaming it.
All good.
Wait, did that damage his weapon?
Oh, is that a thing?
No, I don't
It
know.
could be.
Well, I was just thinking, if you're throwing shit at a brick wall, what's gonna happen?
You're just getting light bulb to go.
Tori, are you just messing with us?
No. It's my laptop thing.
Oh.
For some reason, it keeps doing that.
Okay.
No.
So it's very reassuring.
No, that's why I don't use the camera on my laptop, because it's actually broken.
Need to buy
That's
this
good.
man a new camera.
I did. I brought one. I just didn't have it right in front of me.
You bought a new camera, but you're not using it?
Because it was like buried somewhere and I couldn't find it, and then like I saw the quick cable for it, so I was like, Eureka. Or Jinkies.
All right, there we go. All set. Sweet. Okay. No, there's no damage to your sword as of right now.
As of right now.
But your hands feel like you hit a brick wall.
Damn, I'm trying to think of like. I go, open sesame, as my hands are still like vibrating.
No reaction.
God damn.
However, quick transition swipe. Cora and Carlen, as you guys have left that little room with Amalor and stepped back into the main chamber of the tower, you've noticed the gargoyle has moved, and he's moved more towards the staircase, seeming to be reacting to something that's happening down the stairs.
Is Amalor with us still, or?
Mm-hmm.
Is it weird that he's not at his post? I say that to Amalor.
The fact that he's, as Amalor looks and like responds, the fact that he's moving towards the stairs means we might have a visitor.
Is there any way to tell who's there?
You
I'm
can go
asking
look.
Amalor. Cora's asking Amalor.
As you see Amalor walk towards the wall, that is one big window around the entire
Oh,
chamber.
okay, well that would,
And
yeah.
he looks down and he goes, "There appears to be a man swinging a sword at my tower."
I do a perception check.
Okay. So you
If I
walk
know
over and
who
take
this
a
man
look
is.
down, yeah? As you look down, you realize how high up you actually are. It's about 10 stories off the ground. But you were able to make out the armor and like just the silhouette, essentially, of your newest party member.
Oh, that's the dude that got poisoned and he went to bed in the cave. Or what's his name again?
Oh, we know that guy.
Yeah, him.
This is a friend of yours?
Elephant?
Aloe vera.
Aloe vera. That sounds right. Yes, we know this man. He's friendly. He's with us.
I wonder why he's trying to swing a sword at a stone wall, though.
Yeah, that's not very. Yeah.
He's gonna blunt the tip of that blade. We have to go stop him.
So, what do you guys do? Did someone go downstairs to try to let him in?
Yeah, I'll go downstairs and let him in.
Okay, while you do that, Cora turns to the wizard, the sage, and she's like, "How long were you gone? How long were you in that house?"
I don't know. What's today?
Let's ask the DM. Hey DM, what day is it?
I should be better at that and know the actual date, but you guys are 21 days from the start of your adventure, so yeah.
So, I mean, we last saw Amelia, like, before we went to the Strongmaster farm. So that was, like, a couple days ago. So he's been gone for, like, 3 days or something.
Yeah, as you relay the information to him, he goes, "Oh yeah, I've been in there for quite a few days. That would explain why I'm so hungry right now." But yeah, thank you for helping me get out of there.
Yeah, I'm so glad we found you. Are you okay? Did you get what you were looking for?
In a sense, I will probably have to go back in there to find out more. That house is filled with it's a treasure trove of information.
Yeah, you shouldn't go
I've
sneaking
only
around other
s-
people's houses, though.
Yeah, I don't believe the owner is missing it too much, from my knowledge.
All right. Well, I don't really understand wizard stuff, so all right.
It sounds like there's a B&E.
I mean, kinda. It's definitely not Amalor's mansion. That's for sure. Carlen, you reach the bottom of the stairs, and where the door is, you can see the door outline from the inside. You push it open as you see Elevar getting ready to swing his sword again. As the door swings open, you're standing there. You just kind of pauses, like, oh.
Hi.
Oh, so it just opens for you. Cool.
Well, yeah, when you just knock.
You know, I would have. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Like, who goes banging a metal stick at a wall at a wizard's tower?
I said
Aloe
open.
vera.
I said open sesame. Figured it would just work. It didn't.
That's not a thing, brother. That's not a thing.
But
Come inside before
yeah,
something
before
attacks you.
I
You ordering a
pass out
bagel?
again. Oh,
Sesame.
Thank you, Corey.
No, that was bad. You're better than that.
I know, but I'm allowed to have bad days.
TJ.
I got all my laughs out at work with my bacon joke that I made a Frenchman laugh
Okay,
at. So
What's your bacon joke?
it's called bacon because
Oh
it's
my god.
French for amazing.
He says
I got
that
a Frenchman to
every time
laugh
he
at
makes
that.
bacon. He says
And I
that
got
every
a
time he makes
Frenchman to
bacon.
laugh at that.
That just
I
gave
got a
me
Frenchman to laugh at it. All right.
a
That's because he doesn't
migraine.
live with you. He doesn't have to hear it every Saturday.
No, he only played one round of a battle royale with me.
Mm.
All right.
Okay,
So
okay.
Elvar,
back
you
to
enter the
school.
tower.
yeah. I'll enter the tower with him, angrily.
Alright.
But
So you enter the tower, and as you enter, the door closes on its own, closing out the light from the outside. As the chamber, as this is your first time in the tower, you're in like a vestibule with some torches on the wall that lead to a spiral staircase, a very wide, very big spiral staircase that leads up the stairs. As you follow Carlen up, as you reach to the top, you see a floating harp that is very similar to the one at the tavern that you got drunk with Cren at. As well, at the top of the stairs is a very large iron golem designed to look like a gargoyle. As you get to the top of the stairs, it's just right in front of you. Just you feel this big gust of air like exit where its nose holes are, as it seems almost aggressive towards you.
I guess it's not too happy that I was hitting the door.
Carlen walks right on past it, but it stops. Like it almost like cuts you off as like Carlen walks past it.
Can I go around this? Does it, Carlen? Does this thing talk, or should I be worried about this, or?
No, it's fine. Take your sword out, swing at it, have fun.
Marvel tries.
I just asked Amalur, can he ask the golem to stand down?
As the wizard raises, of course, a friend of yours is a friend of mine. As he waves his hand, and the golem kind of eases up and backs out of the way and allows you to cross the threshold of the top of the stairs. As you enter this chamber, and you see it's this huge just chamber of different levels and like walls of books and like tapestries and cabinets and odds and ends tables and paper scattered everywhere. You also happen to notice that where it should be a stone wall around the perimeter of the outside wall of this chamber is clear as glass. You get to see from 10 stories up a perfect view of the horizon from the rest of the town of Succumber to all the land that's within the distance. You also, as you enter the room and you're just looking around, you also see a bunch of cats that start to come out of different various holes and hiding places in this chamber as their attention is drawn to you of a new visitor coming to this room.
I slowly like kind of get down onto like my knees or like one knee, and like kneeling, I guess, and I try to pet a cat.
Okay. As you get down, a pink hairless cat is the first one to approach you.
All right, I'm down to pet a pink hairless cat. I scratch it underneath its chin.
Give me a animal handling check.
Oh, good. I have a negative modifier. This can't end badly.
7. Okay. The cat seems to enjoy that, and kind of like you feel the weight of its head kind of like rest into your palm as you're scratching it.
So, what were you
You
guys?
didn't mess up too bad.
I'm glad I didn't die and pass out again. So,
Don't speak so soon. You know? What just happened?
It is a wizard's tower. There's a lot.
oh,
Breathe wrong.
so Alvar kind of looks towards Cora and Carlen as like I'm scratching the underside of the chin of this hairless cat. So what have you guys been up to while me and Cren were kind of doing our thing?
Where is Cren, by the way? Did he follow you?
Oh no, he's back working on his new weapon. So really didn't think I had much to do there, so I kind of figured I'd meet up with you guys.
Okay. Well, this is our friend, Emilior. He's a wizard. He's a sage. And we found him in a house through a book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fight
That's a
animate
very-
objects.
As Amalora kind of looks and is like, that's a oversimplification of where you found me, but yes, that's. But yes, hi, I am Amalor, the Sage of the North. It is nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you too. You like cats? I take it.
I love cats. I have 12 here.
Oh, cool. What are the names?
You don't think I'm prepared? I'm prepared.
Shit.
Oh, he knows.
As he kind of like snaps his finger, and as he snaps it, like it doesn't make a normal snapping sound. It almost makes like a bell chime as he does that, and you see all the heads of these different cats all kind of like pop up, like where you saw maybe like 4 or 5 initially when you walked in. You see all 12 cats pop up as he starts to begin to just pointing around the room. He goes, Olive, Jasper, Flynn, Binks, Jax, Perry, Ziggy, Walter, Light, Shadow, Oscar, Cat. And that is cat with a K.
Fair enough. Well done. All right. Well.
As Elvar, as you're just looking over, also just looking at Amalor, you see he's wearing an eye patch. He's got like what appears to be like a raggedy like smock on. Like he doesn't seem like the traditional look of a wizard that you've heard stories of or such. Very eccentric looking, older man, white beard, and again, like just he looks kind of like scruffy and like kind of raggedy, like not dirty, but just like doesn't seem to look very well put together.
Mm. So, like, if a homeless man was not really a homeless man.
It's kind of like that. A homeless man that showered or has bathed.
Who just happens to be in charge of a wizard's tower. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. I don't know. Crap. I'm trying to think of like all the things I can like roll
Sorry.
for.
I was trying to. Okay. So, I'm just like smashing away. I'm just like, why won't you fit? And like I have like a square peg going into.
Go in!
Yeah.
As Amalor like kind of like looks away for a second and just goes, I think your shape-shifting friend is having trouble with his shapes. As he just kind of like draws his attention back to you guys.
Okay. Amalor,
Yes.
are you okay? I want to make sure you're okay because we came here for a reason, but then you were like lost in that house, and I just need to make sure you're okay.
Oh, I am fine. Again, thank you for helping me get out of there. I don't, not 100% sure what came over me there. Maybe just that
was weird.
star room kind of sucked me in a lot more than I thought it would. But
Oh.
no, I am fine. I definitely need something to eat. As he like kind of like walks away as he's talking and like just rummaging through different cabinets and pantries. As things are just kind of like he's throwing them out of it and whatnot until he finds like a jar of like dried fruits, and then he just starts like kind of just eating them as like he's just like looking
Okay.
and talking to you guys.
Well, I'm following him around as he's doing that. Because, like, now that I know that he's okay, I have to tell him about our friend Ivana. So, Emilior, we lost our friend Ivana, and we're, like, really confused about what happened. Do you know anything about, like, half human, half spider monsters in the area?
In the area, no, I know of such creatures, but where did you find this creature?
So, we discovered some tunnels under the Strongmaster farm.
Did you say
And,
it was a secret tunnel?
well, I mean, we didn't know about him previously. You want to write a
So-
song about it?
No, I think there's already one out there. I don't need to.
Oh.
I'm not.
secret
I'm not
tunnel.
much
Okay, I'll
of
have to look into
a singer myself.
But listen, the important part is that we found all these eggs in the secret tunnel, and an evil spider person hatched from one of the eggs. And then there was a magic ring, and our friend got sucked into it. Carlen, do you have the ring?
I showed it to Amalor, and he didn't want to keep it. So,
Did you show it to him at in the last session, or like
Yeah.
when you're in the mansion?
I showed it to him when we were in the last session.
Gotcha. Ah, yes, the ring that your monk friend here has shown me. Yes, I need to. I get the same energy. I get the same feeling I kind of get from it from your cat friend's sword. That probably has a connection to it. You said he was sucked into it.
Yeah, it was unreal.
Sucking going. Like
Say again.
a
Say
lot
again,
of
Brian.
sucking going.
A lot of sucking. You know,
Yeah.
it's medieval times. It's like fantasy world. They got nothing else to do. You know, it's a lot of
I
sucking.
mean, like, everyone got sucked into a room. Like Ivana getting sucked. Like, listen, everybody getting sucked.
Well, first, the creature, it seems the creature that you ran into is called a Drider. They're usually half humanoid tops and spider bottoms. Kind of like a centaur, but without the horse. It's a spider instead of a horse.
Yeah, it was
Horse,
gross.
one would say.
But as far as the ring goes, I need to study it some more and understand its properties, but it's very intriguing. The fact that
When you say there's like an energy coming from it, what do you mean?
more like the magic that I sensed from your friend's weapon when I examined it, it's got the same almost sort of signature as this ring does. Like they definitely seem to share something, which could explain why your friend was sucked into it, but that is, I've only heard of such magic like that. I have never seen it firsthand. I wish I could have been there to witness it myself. I am sad that your friend is missing right now, but that would have been a sight to see. As
No,
someone
no, it was terrifying. You don't wish that at all. Take it back.
The fuck, dude?
He's a curious wizard. Come on.
No, he reminds me of Radagast the Brown, where he's like really like erratic and
He's very
Yeah.
much like Radagast the Brown. Yeah, very much like Radagast.
Anyway, wizard guy friend, you
Probably
say that
smokes just as much drugs as Radagast as well.
it sounds like he's erratic. Amalor, you say you've heard of such magic before. Do you know if it's reversible?
Most magic can be, but it all depends on how strong it is. Again, it'll take me some time to understand the magic of this ring and to understand what happened to your friend.
Didn't
But
he
also,
leave some rings with you?
yes, actually, he did give
This
me
guy in
4
rings.
rings.
What the hell?
Well, your friend,
Eh.
it seemed he had some platinum rings that he had crafted that he gave to me to try to put some magic into them myself, which I was able to accommodate. I actually have them here as he like kind of like quickly just like vamps from like where you're standing to another portion of the chamber, like kind of around the corner from that center column that has all the doors on it. You can hear him like opening drawers and like rustling through some things. You hear some cats. He's like meow, like just as he's like moving things around. As you hear him moving some things around, you see one cat dart around the corner, like meow. He must have like ran into it or pushed it out of the way. Oh, where is it? You just hear all this rumbling and here they are. As he then returns back to you guys, as he holds them out in his hand. He has them in a pouch as he pours them out into his palm. And you see 4 very distinct rings. It seems he has, from their pure platinum nature that the rings were originally, and the weird designs that the jeweler kind of like had some fun with. Amalur has changed them to look very different, and he's worked different metals into them and different gems on some of them. But there are 4. One of them, it has what appears to be it's platinum and like black metal, probably like an onyx of some kind, but it has 2 ram heads facing in opposite directions on the top of the ring. There's a second ring that, like, kind of the best way to describe it, it looks almost like a sling ring. It's got 2 finger rings, like holes for it, and the design of the ring itself almost looks like torn pages kind of scrolled up, as there's also seems to be characters etched, like symbols etched into the metal itself. Then there's another one that is a platinum band with a green gem resting in the center of it. And then the 4th one is a mix of the platinum and brass with a small hummingbird fixed onto it. Not a real hummingbird, but a metal hummingbird affixed to it.
What do they do?
They each have different properties to them. This ring, as he holds up the 2 ram head ones, this one will allow the user to push an immense amount of force quite a distance away from them at something or someone. The 2 finger hold slot one is a so yeah, the first one is a ring of the ram. That's what he calls it. The second ring is a ring of spell storing. The more magical adept of you could use this ring to store a number of spells into it. So another user could use these spells as they see fit. This third one,
That's so cool.
the platinum band with the green gem in it, this is a ring of resistance, specifically to psychic attacks or abilities that are thrown at the user. The gem in here is a jade gem, and that is what allows the magic to give you the resistance to psychic magics. And this third ring with the hummingbird, I call this the ring of evasion. It allows the user to be lighter on their feet or avoid troublesome encounters.
That's pretty cool.
But your dear friend Ivana wanted me to imbue in the rings with different things that might help your party out. I am sad to see that he is not here to collect them himself, but I'm sure he would like you guys to take them.
Cora's
Even in
tearing
his
up. She's like, Havana was such a good friend to us all.
He was.
I hope he's okay.
Well,
Cren, just in the middle. It's like, why you leave me, buddy? Why?
I guess we have to figure out how we divvy these up, I guess.
Cora kind of takes a second to compose herself. That's the first time she's let herself really cry about Ivana. Um. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Which which one do you think would work best for you, Carlen?
Um, I mean, they're all very useful. I guess spell storing we should give to Cren.
Why don't you hold on to all 4 of them for now, until we meet up with Cren?
Cren sneezes.
Carlen grabs all the rings and then snaps his fingers. Sorry.
What have I done?
As Amalor looks at you, and goes, "I believe you think you're in the wrong universe, son."
Cora's like, what?
You're not wrong.
Yeah,
Cora
Amalor.
turns to Elevar. Sorry, just really quick.
You're good.
I'm so sorry, but what is your name?
It's
Tyler?
Elvar. Did you
Oh.
forget
Elevar.
that already? It's been like a day.
You know, we've been through a lot in a day, my brand new friend, and so I do apologize. I didn't forget your name on purpose, but I'm an old lady and there's been a lot going on. Yeah. So, I just wanted to say we're glad you're here, and not to sound accusatory, but I'm just curious how you like it in Succumber.
It's okay. Walls are pretty strong. Not as many identifying, things. Doors would be fantastic here, but for the most part, it's pretty okay. Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just curious what brought you to the secret tunnel with the spider monsters, because like we were really surprised to see you there.
Murder. I love murder. No,
Oh,
I
here. Cora looks concerned.
I don't like you.
I mean, I haven't said anything yet.
No,
Continue.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I was just walking by and I overheard everybody's commotion about you and the whatever the hell was going on down there. So I kind of was gonna wait for everybody else, but then I kind of ran ahead because they were taking way too long, and it's just that's how I kind of am, as you could tell. Not
Oh.
exactly the brightest bulb, but always
Are
the
you
first
a
one to run out.
hero?
I try to be.
Okay. I think we'll get along.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Now maybe you could remember my name. That'd be cool.
You know what? Elevar.
Okay, I'm not
Elevar,
Beetlejuice. It's
Elevar.
okay. It's okay. We're cool.
I whisper to Cora's ear. He gets the psychic ring.
I was gonna make a joke that you just disappeared when you said his name 3 times, but
That's funny.
all of a sudden he's on Saturn and running away from sandworms. Oh.
Like,
So yeah,
Maybe we
Elevar
should,
hands you guys the rings.
Maybe
Yeah,
we should
so
go
yeah.
meet up with Cren. Unless, Amelior, you have a task for us to complete.
No, I am still looking more in, waiting for my contacts to get back to me about our little problem with the that troublesome group and now their powerful artifact. But yeah, I'm waiting for more information on that. And now that you have given me this ring, I will be looking into that. And I wouldn't be surprised if I venture back into that mansion again.
You know what? You have to take your communication stone this time. Because, like, if you get lost again, who knows if someone's coming after you?
Yes, my apology. It has been quite some time since I had. I wouldn't say I have some friends, as you've met Vinarth and everything, but it's been quite a long time since I've had a regular basis of conversation with people. So I will be better with that in the future.
I'm just worried about you, friend. We just want to make sure you don't get lost again.
I bow and say, if you see Sifu, tell him I said hi.
Will do. But no, I I will reach out to you when I find out more information, either about the ring or about our troublesome friends, and we will go on from there.
All right, we'll be in touch. Goodbye, cats. Wave
Meow.
to the cat.
As you feel at your feet, you feel something brush against your leg as you look. It's the black and white cat.
Aw, it's the annoying cat. I give him head scratchies.
I
Goodbye,
hate
annoying
black
cat.
and white cat.
Oh, Frederick's been with me this whole time.
Yes, he's been in the
Yeah.
in the tower.
I'm just saying. Yeah. He's been here. Yep. So now we're gonna climb down the stairs.
As you actually look over at Frederick, and he seems to be chewing on some papers that he found.
Ah, Frederick, no!
So just fall out of his mouth.
Grab. Oh, okay. All right. Well, sorry about that.
It is fine. It's the cats get into my stuff all the time. A goat is no problem.
Still, sorry about that. All right.
So you guys are leaving the tower.
Elevar, whose name I remember now. You said Cren was at the blacksmith?
Yeah, last I checked. So, Cren's a slippery person, and or people. I don't know how those things work, so it could be anywhere. Who knows?
Bobby, if it's after hours of the blacksmith stuff, I would be.
I would say it's starting to get to like evening. The sun, like you can start seeing it's setting. For you guys in the tower, it looks beautiful. Like it's a clear day. You get some nice oranges and pinks as the sun is starting to begin to set over the horizon, and starting to become dusk as you're leaving. As you leave the tower as well, Elevar, you have to notice that the gargoyle just seems to be eyeing you because it's just still. It's not very familiar with you as you're walking past it down the stairs.
Give me a side-eye shit.
But yeah, you guys are able to successfully leave the tower with no problems and whatnot. And you're gonna head to the blacksmith. Okay.
Yes. So, Emilior has the Ivana ring now, right?
Yes, he has the ring that horrifically disappeared your friend.
Okay. Just making sure.
Well, actually, I forgot to. As you're also leaving, you see him take the ring and bring it to a, where is it? To like a single stand, just like in the chamber. As he places it on there, and then places a metal dome over it to kind of hide it from just view. So like you can't see it through this dome, but he's just concealing it on this like little stand that he has. Kind of like picture like the stand, like kind of like the stand that the Eye of Agamotto sits on when Doctor Strange wasn't wearing it, but then he puts a dome over it. Like obviously Amalur is a little uneasy about this ring, but is also very curious. That's his catchphrase of just most intriguing.
Most intriguing. Wait, hold on. Most intriguing.
That was perfect.
All right. So you guys are going to the blacksmith.
Indeed.
Okay. As you arrive at the blacksmith, you see a good number of Lord's Alliance members working on different parts of the workshop. You also hear different clang sounds and just kind of discussion, some little bickering between some of these members as well. And also you can hear Cren's voice as he's frustrated about trying to put a square peg in a round hole. As you guys enter the shop, and you can see him working with Freddy and for two of you, a unknown human female.
Cren, I'm back with the others.
Oh yeah? Okay. Hold on. I got some stuff in my eyes. I swear.
You kind of looks like you're crying. Are you okay?
You're crying.
Okay.
How's it going, Cren?
I'm not. Technology's not my friend. I'm trying.
And I kind of looked at Carlen. I'm like, isn't artificer supposed to be a technology thing?
mean, I can't really speak too much because I'm a sorcerer and I don't really know about Arcana. So
I'm
there's
new
that.
at it, okay? All right? I'm trying.
You're doing
I
great,
also-
Cren.
One
You're
of the
doing
guys
amazing, sweetie.
like when he was cleaning.
Well, as you guys have entered and everything, and Freddy sees you guys and recognizes you as the heroes of Succumber with and everything, he looks over at Cren and goes, "Cren, feel free to you can go with your friends. We're gonna keep working a little bit more, help you get the shop cleaned up. But
You
now,
sure you don't need
Yeah.
any more help?
I mean, we have Vo here now, so that's as I said, if we were able to find another capable blacksmith that could help expedite this, which we could definitely get this done now in like a couple days rather than like a week or more.
Okay, Frederick, I'm going to ask you something straight up. Okay,
Okay,
am I a capable blacksmith? Because
you are,
I'm very sensitive right now.
as he looks
Can I
at
do
you
it?
and you can see the kind of distress like a little on your face as he puts his hand on your shoulder. It's like you will be a fine blacksmith, son, or whatever you are.
it just them is fine. You know, they them pronouns and everything. But that didn't answer my question for right now. Like, okay, I just
You are still learning. You're doing fine. Just maybe next time
I was,
learn maybe
but like it's a square peg, but we only have circle rods here, and I was trying to fit it inside there. It won't freaking work. Like I tried to smash it.
maybe learn your shapes a little bit more as he like as he kind of find like you see him kind of like he looks underneath like his workbench and he kind of pulls up this little box that and he has like three different objects with it. As he puts it up, he goes, I usually give this to children. This might help you. As you see, it's three different shaped rods with three different hole sizes.
I know how to do this, and like I Cren proceeded to do this.
Yeah, give me a
So I leave it nice.
let's see. Give me a I'm gonna say sleight of hand check.
Oh, I might as well.
Yep.
4.
As you grab what seems to be a triangular shaped rod as you try to stick it into the square hole and you just can't seem to get it.
Like if the triangle and a square, like angle it just right, you could get it through. You know.
Not this one.
Rotate it.
Not with a Ford, you can't.
Rotate it.
As you hear the echo of Elamar from the bottom of the barrel. Just rotate it.
Craig goes to the barrel and just like sticks at their head and just like, shut up, you.
But yeah. But Freddy assures you that if you come back, I mean, you can come back the next day to help work on this more if you'd like. But with him and Vo, he feels confident that they can have this within 2 or 3 days.
Okay. I'm not a burden on you, right, Freddy?
You are not.
Okay. You tell me, right?
Yes, you've been a great help. Look at what you've done to help get my shop back in order. I am indebted to you.
Right, but I think I just broke a bunch of stuff trying to get that the shape.
It is fine. You got to break a few eggs to make an omelet, as some might say.
Yeah.
I heard a man in a metal suit say that one time to a guy with a big hammer.
That's what I needed to do. Hold on, and he takes the rod and he hammers it into a square. Like, and then he tries to put it in.
Oh my god! Give me a strength check.
Strength.
Because of you hammering.
10.
It's enough. as you hammer, you hammer furiously into this as you get like you feel you don't get it all the way through, but you feel it's snug. Like you're just like, and you can't like you try to give it a pull and you can't seem to get it out. And you're like, I did it right.
I did it! I did it! I know shapes! I got it. Tired.
Good job,
Freddie-
Cren. We're all proud of you.
Freddie and Bo kind of look at each other. It's like, yeah, you're getting the hang of this.
like
Freddie kind of just takes the box away and kind of just like puts it back.
I'm just I know my shapes. Just today I got like the extra fluster because I'm just happy.
But yeah, yes, Cren, it's feel free to leave. If you want to come back in about 2 or 3 days, we should have this weapon ready for you to test and see if it matches your specifications.
Okay. Can I roll insight to see if he's just trying to get rid of me?
You're cracking me up right now.
Sure.
15.
He seems pretty just genuine. Like he's not like trying to get rid of you, but he's it's more like he's kind of like you can go, but he's not being like he's not being rude about it in any way. He's just kind of more just like, yeah, like it's okay. Like you don't have to be here.
Okay. Fine.
It seems like you might need some. It's like it seems like you might need some rest from the day.
I need drink. Elvar, where are you? Get out of that little barrel.
Great.
Come on. Yes. Listen, we never actually had a good funeral for Avon.
He's not dead. He's in the ring.
Okay, send off.
Okay, I'll allow it.
I'm moving
He's
up,
not
sir.
dead yet.
He's
It's
rehoused.
like a third,
Yes.
fourth grade.
To the bar.
So you're saying you want to go to the bar?
Absolutely. Let's go to the bar. Let's
All
wait.
right, why not? Let's go to the bar. Come on, guys. Let's go to the bar.
We have any other important matters, before we go into a night of debauchery?
We
No.
fought a large ass spider.
Yeah, we gotta tell you about like what happened with the wizard. That shit was crazy.
And somebody has a really powerful orb.
What?
We can go to the bar.
Let's go to the bar. Let's talk about some shit, and then let's sing. I want to sing some songs.
I'm gonna make you sing.
You can help me out. You sing your heart out, Cren, dear.
Okay, because I want to sing.
You better
Hey,
pick a
did you guys
duet.
ever notice that like that floating harp at the bar is like also in Amelior's tower? Did you guys ever notice that?
Yeah, I think it was because that guy probably did some stuff for everyone. I noticed a couple of things like throughout the city. I don't know.
I heard it was wireless music or something like that, so it just kind of
Wireless
floats in the
music.
air.
Yeah, you don't need wires or anything. You don't need anything to hang from the ceiling or for the.
I think
You
it's called Blue Fairy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I think the guy who made it, his name is called Bluetooth.
Ah,
Oh yeah, go to Bluetooth.
He's a Viking. Yeah.
I think he's in in some sort of relationship with Eldritch Wi-Fi as well.
Okay. All right. All these new people and concepts and things. Yeah.
Sure.
Let's go to the bar.
Get fucked up.
Huh. Is this gonna be canon?
It could be. It was said, so it is known.
It is said, so it is written. Wait, hold on. It is said, or now it is written.
Having too much fun with that next
No, I love it.
Of course.
Me every time.
Again, why don't just make it easier for my voice acting? I don't have to fucking come up with shit. I'll just fucking tweak it. So you guys get yourselves to the tavern. It's quite busy. You guys are able to find like an empty table that you guys can sit at with enough chairs for you and whatnot.
Do they allow Frederick inside?
No, Frederick cannot come inside.
That's fine. He's a good goat. He can stay out front and wait for us.
There is like a tying post that they use for horses and whatnot that he can sit out.
Mhm.
There's a trough out there with water and whatnot, so he could hang out
Okay,
there.
I'll just tell him to stay. We'll be back.
Bah,
I know, Patrick, that is bad.
bah. All right, you guys are in the tavern.
I
Yes.
go, so I see that my computer's finding a little table. I'm going to go to the barkeep. I'm going to ask for 10 gold's worth of ale and stuff.
Is that a lot?
What? 10 gold worth of ale will keep you drinking all night. You probably wouldn't want that at your table right now. All 10
Well,
gold.
maybe he's just like, keep it coming.
Just keep it coming. Here's
Yeah.
10 gold. Boom, here you go, barkeep. You know. And this is Althea still. It's going up like, hey, you little whippersnapper. 10 gold worth of ale and keep it coming. All night.
While Kren's up at the ordering for us, I kind of like look around. I try to see if there's anything going on, like if there's any people that might stand out or might cause issues for us down the line. Not necessarily in overall, but like maybe tonight. Like, do I have to worry about anybody? You know, if I get too fucked up, do I have to worry about that? Do I have to be fighting somebody while I'm drunk?
Give me a perception check.
All right. I think it rolled.
An 8. Yeah, I did roll.
Okay.
Yeah, he got an 8.
As you're scanning the room, you notice just like typical villagers that seem to be blowing off steam at the end of the day. You notice one table seems to be a little louder than others. Kind of like rugged looking men. There's about 4 of them there. They don't seem to be any sort of like violent, sort of like loud. They just seem to be that louder group at the bar.
Very
That,
loud.
like, everybody
Like, gotcha.
yeah.
Cool.
Crazy loud. Yeah, it just seems so. As of right now, like nothing suspicious or worrisome seems to be going on, or is noticeable in this tavern. But as you're looking around, Cren kind of comes back with just these 4 big mugs as he kind of just slams them onto the table. He's like, got your drinks.
Don't really care. Coming all fucking night. My appearance is gonna change, so just be sure to look for the guy that has the homunculus on their shoulder. Or
Oh, yeah. What is that?
okay. So catch you up on a couple of things. Okay.
Real
That-
quick before you do, Cora and Carlen, you actually are looking at this creature, and it looks very familiar to something that you had seen in the house. Like you have seen it, not in you've seen the actual version of this creature
In the house in the other dimension?
Yeah, in the mansion. Those creatures that were in the kitchen, it looks like that.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like a smaller version of that made out of metal. But go on, Cren. Sorry.
Okay, all right. Just to catch you up on a couple of things. I tried to get my gun today, but Freddy at the blacksmith that you saw before, the Lord's Alliance, some little prats, got in there and tried to muscle him. Try to get a little money from him. Yeah, I got a little pissed too. Right. So I asked Freddy which ones they were. It was a couple of blokes that tried to came in the other day and trying to muscle them out, and I shoot them right away. But they came back when I wasn't there. Cowards. I was having none of it. So me and our new friend Eleanor decided to pay the Lord's Alliance a little bit of a little look-see. But before going, I knew I needed an extra hat. That's when I realized, as a newly formed artificer, I could go to the little jewelry store, get myself a little amber thing, and get a little piss pot I found outside that was thrown out. Make myself a little quickie-munculus, and now he's my little guy right here, and he could scratch my eyes out, and he's got his own little stuff going on too. And he did well in battle today. Little dismount,
I love that you say that you found a piss pot that someone threw out. Like not like they just put it outside. It's like, oh, they threw it out. So it's
Finders keepers, right?
Absolutely, and plus, like, who's gonna know that this used to be a piss pot? Like he's
Us.
Well, because I told you.
Oh, that reminds me, and I hand over the flail to Cren.
Oh,
Cren, you receive a very heavy like tome attached to a chain. It's a book attached to a chain.
Oh, okay. What is this?
It hurts.
We found
Do with
it.
that
It's
information.
or a.
It's a flail.
Oh wait. Okay. So I got confused. Am I getting
The
a
book?
file?
It's a book attached to a stick with a chain, and it hurts.
You can hit people with it.
Yes. Very hard.
Can I actually open up the book?
You
I
could
don't-
try. You could try to
I know
remove
that.
the chains to try to open it up.
All right. I immediately tried to do that.
Okay. Give me a.
Am I
Let's go.
this if I try to open it?
Mm,
To very careful. If I see that it takes a lot of strength to actually open this stuff and like risk breaking it, I'm not going to do it. It's more of like if it's a puzzle or something to open up this book.
Yeah, like
It's
how
not
is
a
it
puzzle.
attached? Is it like
not a puzzle.
bound,
That-
closed with metal, or
yeah, it's essentially a chain that was attached to the library that you guys fought, the bookcase, and like
So,
think of it essentially like the best way to think of it, like how the chains hold it is again back to Doctor Strange reference. You know how they had
Okay.
the books like in that chain like book, like they're like the book rack or whatever. Like how it was like the cross of chains that kind of like held it in place. It's essentially like something like that. So it's like a crisscrossing of chain link that allows to keep it very secure as a closed book. But it's a tome. It's big. It's bigger than just a regular. It's not like a regular paperback. It's a hardcover big book.
like this big type of deal, or like
I would say probably like a little bit bigger than like this notebook, but like heavy, like a heavy tome. But
Like
bigger than this.
a college, not a college, but like a regular textbook from high school.
Yeah, think of it like the Disney textbook, the textbook. Think of it like that, like maybe a little smaller than that.
is it the art history textbooks we got in college?
Oh Jesus!
Essentially, more the Disney one that was written by like the Seven Masters of like that one, like the one that you wanted to keep from all the books that they made us buy.
He said like it was actually good. The Enemy Survivor Kit and
And then the Disney book, the big ass Disney one.
the Disney book.
I can't remember the name of it, but I still have them on my bookshelf
Think
today.
about-
Like they still there. I think of it as like a heavy Bible.
Okay. Can I look at this book and see like if there's any markings on it? Like it tells me what it looks like. Inside the book.
The cover and the spine are very plain. It just seems to be brown leather, a little bit of wear to it. Nothing like too serious, but it's definitely an old book for sure.
Is there any other-
The pages have a little bit of a like yellow tint to the edges of them, just from like as you're looking at it the way it is.
There's no like
Yeah.
discerning markings on it.
No.
Okay, so I take a look at this book. I'm like, cool. I'm gonna open this later. Do I open this or use it? What do I do with it, Carl?
Use it.
I use it. And I like take
I'd
it.
recommend just
Anything.
like hitting people
I
with it.
know. I'm sorry?
I'd recommend just like hitting people with it.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
beat
Fred, were you
knowledge
just
into them.
You just,
Yeah.
wait, Fred, were you just swinging it around your head?
Yeah.
Like a
above
helicopter?
everybody. Just like,
Give- All right, you're rolling for doing that. Give me
I'm trying to make sure that I'm not hitting anybody, around.
I get it, but you're still swinging a heavy fucking thing without fully grasping what you're supposed to do with this. Just give me, I guess, sleight of hand. It'll be just dexterity, so you just roll sleight of hand because it's the same.
Or
Okay.
Chris not having a good day. All right, they're not.
It happens.
As you're swinging it, you kind of like misjudge the weight of it a little bit as like the chain begins to kind of get a little bit longer. Like you thought you kind of had like a good kind of like grip on it, and it gets a little bit longer, so it begins to swing further out as the rest of your table mates there kind of have to like duck out of the way as it swings by. The three of you give me acrobatics checks.
Is this an actual item, Bobby?
It is an actual item. It's a +1 flail.
Oh shit. What have we done?
As Cora and Carlen are able to dodge out of the way as this book comes swinging by, Elevar kind of just like, oh shit, as it just wham, it just slaps you in the face.
You have no luck.
Oh god, I didn't mean hit your friends with it.
Elevar takes 3 points of damage.
God.
I take a look at it. I'm just like,
Yeah, it's effective, right?
Elevar, I imagine you probably weren't wearing it inside, but do you happen to have like a helmet or headgear on, like while you're sitting at the tavern?
Nope. I don't want it in my way while I'm drinking.
As this hits you, you're like kind of like holding your mug. You spill your beer all over your ale all over yourself. Your head definitely is ringing. Like there might be even like a little bit of a gash like on your cheek of like this thing hitting you.
Oh God. You know, I would have thought to like try and break the chains first. You just started to swing it. You're not even that drunk. This makes no sense.
I was just curious because, I thought it might be a secret magic thing or something. I don't know.
I was gonna be like, oh, that's so cool. You could beat knowledge into somebody, but that did not make me any smarter. I didn't even use grammar there. Okay.
Didn't make you feel dumber. Maybe it takes away knowledge.
That,
like it absorbs knowledge.
it almost makes sense. It almost does, but still not okay with it.
As you guys are discussing that after you just hit your fellow party member with a book flail, the rest of the tavern kind of like gets quiet and like looks as they're all kind of like, what the fuck? Like you see the burly bartender as she's standing behind the bar, just kind of looking at you guys like, hey, no weapons in here.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No weapon. Tried to test it out. My bad.
To be fair, it's a book.
It is a bug.
No books in here.
Sorry.
As the bar, very much like the cantina scene after Obi-Wan cuts off that creature's arm, everyone kind of just goes back about their business.
No
So,
books. Huh? That's a really
yeah.
odd rule.
We found that for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. This will come in handy.
So, Cren, you can add a +1 flail to your inventory, and I will make a particular. It doesn't have any sort of like abilities or anything like that, but I'll make a particular card for it. So it's the book flail, essentially.
Gotcha.
So yeah, use that a +1 flail to your inventory, and I'll deal with it later.
Okay. So I want to play some drinking games with my compatriots and stuff.
First, Elevar, are you okay?
I've been better. Dignity hurts most of all, but nothing hurts your face like a book and chains.
You'll be fine, all right? Like, trust me. And I turn my face into Elevar's face. I'm like, this bug is going to be perfectly fine. No.
Ah! Don't do that?
Sorry. All right, change back to Althea. Oh God.
All right.
Say
What's the suggestion for these rings?
Oh yeah, so Ivana had Emilior enchant these 4 rings that he made.
oh my God.
And they all have magical properties.
Oh my God. All right, so I'm just gonna take a wild stab. I have last pick.
We haven't really decided who gets which one.
Uh,
Um,
just okay. Good.
so we
Know what they do, or is it more of a crapshoot?
Carlen, do you have the rings?
I do. One is the ring of the ram.
Hmm.
Are
I
there
mean, I'm
any?
not allowed to say what they do. That's something that I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't
He
know that.
told us.
Okay.
I mean, he did give you a
Oh
brief description
no.
of it. So
Yeah, the DM told the
if you want,
players.
Amalor. No, well, that was Amalor explaining like briefly like what they do essentially.
Oh, okay. So the characters all know this. Got it.
Yes, like the information I did share with you is the information you would know about these rings.
Out of curiosity, are do they have any colors or anything? You know?
There's one with a green gem.
That is the ring of psychic resistance, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Then there's the ring of the ram, which has 2 rams in the opposite direction of one another. And there's one that is a sling ring, as Bobby said. Sorry.
It's the best. Like,
Alar said.
I can actually throw. You keep describing. I'll throw the images up into.
Yeah.
Okay. And the sling ring, if I'm not mistaken, is the ring of spell storing. So
Yes.
since we all are technically magic users, this can be applied to any one of us. And then the
And then
last,
the last
one
one.
is the I just drew a mental blank.
It's the Ring of Evasion.
Yes.
It's the platinum one with brass, and there's like a metal hummingbird. And I
when it
don't know if I
all-
recall. That one just makes it easier to evade pursuers.
Makes you a little
Oh.
like makes you a little more
Yeah.
dexterous.
Okay.
So okay, I would like to interject a little bit, and I'd just like to ask. All right, so I'm not great at the whole dexterous stuff and evading. So, in order to make me a little better, I could have that one. But if you want to have somebody who's already good, excellent at it, maybe they can have it. So it's more of the who's like at the now probably either between Cren or not Cren, Cora or Carlen. So many SCs. Oh my
I
god.
know. I know.
I'm thinking about changing my name. To Carl, but I think it's like even going to be even worse.
Carl, huh?
Yeah.
How many
I
drinks
mean-
how many drinks has Cren have?
I don't know.
Oh,
How many have you had?
I haven't taken a sip yet.
And you guys just got your first round from him, and Elevar's is all over his lap.
Yeah. Rude.
Don't worry, there's going to be more coming. Yeah. Take a look.
Well, then you can take the ring of evasion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would love to have the ring of
Invasion, huh?
Oh my god.
But you have to drink
Oh, sure. Yeah. Gotcha.
3 drinks.
Are you challenging me?
No.
Oh,
It's a condition.
Chug, chug,
right,
chug.
now I'm in the,
Oh, look
roll
how
20.
pretty that is.
That's essentially, but think of it instead of gold being platinum, because these were all based off the platinum ring. So there's platinum and brass. That's what the ring of evasion looks like.
But apparently you gotta drink
Gotcha.
for it.
okay. Cool. All right.
You should be able to find that in the inventory list, and you can add it right to your
Okay.
equipment.
Asian. Aha! I shall take that. Yes.
So, the missing party member. Are these all his rings, technically?
Where did he get that platinum?
We found it.
He-
We had a gem bag, and he and Cren split up. He said,
Right.
Well, the platinum is from when you guys went into the Goblin Cave, and you were able to find the platinum was actually part of the prize from the Battle Royale. It was a
Oh,
bigger.
wow.
It was like a platinum wreath essentially
That's right.
You guys split it up, and he took his portion and turned it to 4 rings for you guys.
"Oh, we just
He
took
commissioned
the money
these.
then."
Yeah, I think a few of you just took the platinum for yourselves, and I think most of you, the 3 of you did, and then he turned his
rings.
into rings.
Yeah, I remember
Got
him doing
better
that.
notes.
But didn't think.
I remember that.
he-
but
He did it like his character always kind of did it on the low. Like he made
Right.
he went to a jeweler by himself, had the rings made, and then after all of you guys left Amalur, he stayed behind and dealt with that. I think I just heard a knock on our door. You mean 1 second?
Yeah, my notes are sporadic.
that was like when we got that. That was like at least session.
That was months ago.
Yeah.
That was literally months ago. Was there
Wait.
anyone there, Bobby?
No, but I definitely heard a
just-
door knocking.
Weird. Wrong apartment, I guess.
Just the neighbor or something. But yeah, so that's where the platinum came from. It was him breaking down his portion into that.
Gotcha. Alrighty.
Amalur reworked himself to look more like this stuff because the jeweler he gave it to kind of just did what they wanted and didn't really make the best looking jewelry, and Amalur then tweaked it the way he needed to. All right, so that's 1
So
ring.
nice to have a wizard friend.
I like this ring of evasion.
Which one? Yeah, it's very pretty. It looks nice on
Yeah,
you.
it kind of brings out some of my eyes. Like
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends, I guess. Depends on, yeah.
I gotta figure
Yeah.
out which eye actually.
Carlen, do you have a preference?
Of what ring?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm cool with whatever. I can take the ram one, but all of them have utility.
You want the ram one?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Then I will take... I don't know. I'll take the spell one, I guess.
You know
And
what?
I'll-
Because we have a new member, and he seems like he's cool. Toss the ram ring to aloe vera leaf.
Throwing the ram ring image in the thing. It will actually do it. What the fuck?
Wait for it.
How'd it get?
Ooh, cool.
It's kind of dope.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. Happy birthday!
What is this? Elvar's kind of like he grabbed it and he's looking at what's this one again? What does it do? I know it was there, but I was too distracted by the cats.
That's fair. He does have a lot of cats.
He does have a lot of cats.
See? A lot of cats.
I'll say it. It allows for you to do a force-based attack. If I'm not mistaken.
Yep. So this ring has 3 charges. Again, you can look it up in your inventory and throw it right in there, and I'll explain it to you. But essentially, what Amalur had said was it gives you an ability to use like force towards like a object or a creature. But it's
So you like point it at the target, and then you can like
Yes.
Like
So-
push
Jedi.
force at it.
So it has 3 charges to it, and it regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. Or if you don't want to type it, you do 1d4 minus 1, essentially. While wearing the ring, you can use an action to expel 1 to 3 of its charges and attack 1 creature you can see within 60 feet of you. The ring produces a spectral ram's head and makes its attack roll with a +7 bonus. On hit, for each charge you spend, the target takes 2d10 force damage and pushes 5 feet away from you. Alternatively, you can spend 1 to 3 of the ring's charges as an action to try to break an object you can see within 60 feet of you and isn't being worn or carried. The ring makes a strength check of +5 bonus for each charge you spend. But yeah, you should be able to find that in your inventory and add that right into your equipment.
Cool. Well, thanks. I didn't even expect you guys to give me anything, considering they were your friends. But I'll hold on to it until he gets back, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, we're happy to have you here.
That leaves 2 rings.
So which rings all left?
The psychic resistance one, and the one that stores spells, right?
Yeah.
All right. Carlen, what do you think?
Of
Yeah.
Well, like who should have the storing the spells?
So
Ooh, well, if you're asking me that question, I would give it to Cora rather than taking it for myself. We can
All right.
equip. Huh?
yeah,
That actually sounds pretty good. I
no,
was
that works.
So Cora, you can have the one spell storing. You know, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, no, totally. I think the way it works is that the wearer can store spells in it and then give it to someone else who can then access those spells. So that's pretty cool. And then Carlen can have the Ring of Psychic Resistance.
Sounds good.
So that's what the
Ooh.
spell. But again, picture it as platinum rather than gold.
And what is that actually called?
Called the Ring of Spell Storing.
Oh, well, there you go. That makes sense.
But yeah, with this, the ring stores spells cast into it, holding them until the attuned wearer uses them. The ring can store up to 5 levels worth of spells at a time. When found, it contains 1d6 minus 1 levels of stored spells chosen by the GM. Any creature can cast the spell of 1st through 5th level into the ring by touching the ring as they cast the spell. The spell has no effect other than being stored in the ring. If the ring can't hold the spell is expended without effect. The level of the slot is used to cast. The spell determines how much space is used. While wearing the ring, you can cast any spell stored in it. The spell uses the slot level, spell save DC, and spell attack bonus of the spell casting ability of the original caster. So, like, if Corey puts Fireball into it, it's based off of how he would cast Fireball, essentially.
That's pretty cool.
Um,
And then does it hold the spells until they're used, or do they
they're
have
used.
like an expiration?
Nope, it's
Period.
until holding them until the attuned wearer uses them. So
Sick.
you can hold a spell in there for hundreds of years if you want.
But what if it's
Cool.
a concentration?
I still think it applies. It again, like the user would still have concentration on themselves. So like,
Boy, you want a cool spell to get to store in there? How about this Tasha's caustic brew?
How about what?
So okay, there's a little brew that's caustic from Tasha, right? I'm gonna just that into chat.
Oh, that's awesome.
But and cast at like 3rd level too. Like,
That's really cool.
just because like then you could just it'd be like
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it.
like something like that.
That's pretty cool.
Come out of nowhere.
I love it.
Gotcha. So I could so how do I have to actually like do the spell?
I
And
think
then,
so.
You would cast a spell while essentially touching the ring to
You
put
want
it
to
into
try
it.
it?
all right, well, okay. If we do it inside of here, I don't want to like.
Yeah, I don't want to get kicked out. That's a good
All right,
call.
let's have this like right before we go to bed. Let's I'll cast it. Maybe we could go outside.
Okay.
Do it on the ground. Type. Do those spit. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, boy.
Okay.
That's that is a spell that like.
Also,
And
something to
I'm gonna pull up the
consider
image of the last
if
ring.
since you're a ranger, I don't know if you actually I don't know if anybody else has like any healing spells or something, but just in case, you might want to just store one away from one of us.
It
Oh,
never
We
hurts
all.
to have a healing spell on hand.
Yeah.
I think
Like a third level cure wounds or a third level like healing.
I slap
Of
Elevar in the back of the head and apply heal hands.
the
That's
Thanks.
simple. We can
did
all
you just
heal.
smash him?
I did, but it really didn't hurt.
Oh my god, you guys.
As you see him hit him in the back of the head, as Olivar's like head goes forward, like as he looks up, you see the gash on his cheek close up.
He had a gash in his cheek. I gashed him. I feel
Oh,
bad.
yeah, you drew a little bit of blood for sure. With a book on a chain hits you in the face,
Okay,
things
wait.
happen.
Sweet, like a gash and like a slight cut.
Like
Tyler,
like
you
that.
heal
Like
for
that
an
on his cheek.
unconditional 6 points.
Oh,
I do
dope.
feel like a gash is more.
I mean, it opened up his cheek for sure, but no, it's close.
Okay, I would feel way worse if that was it. Like 3 points of damage was like. Okay, I feel bad. Like
It was
extra
a
bad.
flesh wound.
It was literally a flesh wound.
But the ring that's up on your screen now is essentially the design of a ring of resistance. But again, think of it as platinum, and the gem in the center is green.
And that provides psychic resistance.
Correct.
Cool.
As you're done divvying up the rings to everybody, the barmaid comes over with a fresh drink for Elevar, replacing the one that had spilled all over himself. And she goes, "Here you go, honey. I figured you might need this."
Thank you. Thanks to sorry, one of our friends here who gave me this paper. Okay, never mind. I had a paper cut. Doesn't sound as manly as it really felt, but yeah. Thanks. Yep.
Oh, no need to thank me. He's already paid for all of these. It's
Alrighty, now I say it's time to drink. Let's get some ale and before we actually go hard into drinking, we need something to eat first, preferably with a lot of bread. Just like kind of soaks up a little bit, but it also keeps us so that we don't get too like destroyed for the next day. Gotta be responsible when drinking, kids. Alrighty, so bought, made, and everything. Is there stuff that we can eat? Like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go responsible for you.
the tavern does offer very minimal types of food for sure.
Cool. All right. Can you take some out of the 10 gold that I gave you? Just as some meals for us.
We're thinking.
As she signals back. She signals back. It's like, yeah, I'll bring something your way.
Okay. Like a lot of stuff because like I'm kind of hungry. I realized I didn't actually eat all day, and I got like stabbed like 21 times.
Oh my god, you got stabbed 21 times?
Oh, right. I wasn't done with that story. Yeah. Okay. So, then up to the Lord's Alliance, right? And the commander, person, they weren't there. We went inside this place. We basically went up to these guards and tried to figure out like where fuckers had like a trash Freddy's place was. This guy over here kicked one of the guards in the nads so hard he just went down out like a light.
And I swear I heard a pop. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah,
Just saying.
no, I heard that pop. Don't worry, I heard that pop. Right, I took my guard hostage. Right, we got inside the place, made sure that like everybody knew we meant business, but we also made sure that we were only there for this. I realized that this could go south very quickly, but I also had to commit. There was no like going halfway with this one. So went inside, made sure that the people who did bad stuff were there. They were there. Thank God. Thank our Lord. Our Lord.
And you like got away with this? You're not in trouble?
Oh well, there was a trial by combat type of deal.
Oh, trial by combat.
Oh yeah. Oh God, that saves my life a lot. You know, because like a lot of time the gods are on my side. You know, so I'm cool. You know.
You had a busy day.
I realized I didn't eat all day. That's why I need to have something in my stomach before we go into drinking.
I
Because
still can't believe you got stabbed 21 times.
so
That's
like
kind of impressive.
it stabbed me a lot, but like it felt like 21 worth of stabbing. You know how we like our
Arya Stark stabbed you. You ran into her.
like our way of like determining how much like life was taken from us. Like
Right.
like yeah, it was like 21 stabbings worth. You know,
Gotcha.
right?
Okay.
But I also saw that Evelyn got my back just in case his other friends tried to come in. You know, like Ella got my back. You know, I trust him.
Sounds like a good guy to have around.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I won the trial, obviously, and they stole a part of my gun. The gun is like it's the part that I was working on and stuff. They stole it.
Why?
I don't know.
Bunch of dicks.
They really are. You know, that's why. Like, I'm kind of like, I'm trying to like make sure that like most like nobody else can hear me except our party right now.
Okay.
I don't actually like the Lord's Alliance.
Yeah, don't let them hear you say that.
I know that's why I'm trying to keep it.
No, you're good. You're good. But yeah, no, I'm thinking maybe it's a good thing that Elvar kicked that guy in the junk.
Oh, absolutely. Now,
Yeah.
like, all right. Now, I'm not sure if
Just some
that
guard.
like, I think that guy actually was innocent.
What?
Well, he was a god. He was doing his job. He was not part of the four that. So, but I like the instinct that Elva.
The plot thickens.
Oh god. So we got the pot, and those guys got thrown into their jail. I hope they're still in there. If they're not, I'm gonna have a stern talking with the commander. I learned it from my years of dealing with some women that were named Karen, as well as some other blokes that were named Jared. You're going into the afterlife. You know, Karens, like they have a strong energy about them. But what's even more impressive is their annoyance, and like you get a lot done. It's annoying. It's a very interesting power. But yeah,
bashing Karens in D&D.
yeah.
Okay.
That.
As you guys are whispering to each other, just continuing talking, one of the bar maidens comes by and places 4 tables of bread and a single sausage link to each of you. Also, Cora, a lot of the stuff is looks very proportional to the rest of them. It's quite large in front of you. Like it all just looks big. Even like your mug, like you have like it's larger than a pint for sure because Cren won, get the big drinks. So you're very much probably like Merry and Pippin of like they serve pints. Like
I love it. Yeah, got my beer.
So I take a look at this and I'm just like, thank you so much. I whisper to everybody like this. So we go to this other Cora.
I didn't even hear what you said. You spoke way
Oh,
too loud.
I was trying to be in character. Sorry.
Your mic didn't like that.
One more time.
So sorry. After the barmaid goes, I kind of like lean into everybody. I'm just like, is there another place we could actually go for food? I don't think this is gonna do it.
I mean,
Oh, you want more food?
I'm guessing
I mean,
it's a large loaf of bread and some sausage. So I mean, like, it's not that. It's like a glorified hot dog. Hey, do you guys know what hot dogs are? Have you had a hot dog here?
wait,
Hot dogs at Succumber
I'm curious about this
by Sire Nathan
because
or Lord Sabret.
Wait a minute, I thought the sausage was made from pig. You're saying they're made from dogs?
No, it's
Yeah,
okay.
I don't
It's
know.
complicated. First off, they take the intestine of a pig. Wait, hold up. This kind of sounds weird, but
Yeah.
they essentially take the intestine of the pig where you would do your business out of. But they clean
Right.
it, and then they stuff it. It's meat.
I know how to make a
That-
sausage.
Yeah, a sausage.
D&D
Yeah,
sausage maker.
Sausage. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like that. But it's But what the hell is a hot dog?
It's everything else they won't put in a sausage.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's so gross. But you're right.
And they serve it hot. And like, is there anything else to it?
I mean, you put it in the bread, and to this day, I swear it was just a hot dog, like a different thing, but I think it was just a sausage in the buns.
You're talking about a sausage.
I think I'm just talking about a sausage.
Mhm.
Never mind. Holy crap. My life has changed.
So I guess like I take my bread and I put the sausage, like I wrap it like a sandwich, like that because I don't. And I eat it that way, and I'm just like, all right, it's not that bad,
It's not
but
bad. No.
I think it needs like mashed up tomato, like really mashed up tomato, and like, oh
Like a
my
puree of sort.
yeah, like a puree, like that might work as well as like some like, but I relish like a
You sure have some interesting ideas.
listen, back in hell, well, not hell, more like the underworld. Like, I usually just say hell because it's easy for most people. So back in hell, the food there is not good, but you dream of the good. You hear about the stories of these foods, like because like we have to get inventive sometimes, like because like I don't torture people, but I have compatriots that do, because like that's their role and everything. And they tell me that they hear the stories of people like just like how can I eat this? I used to eat the finest donuts of the land, and I heard about these things called Heard of a donut. Oh my god, it's amazing. Like it sounds like something from the future.
In the future.
Yes, they can take the dough of any like cake, but then they put it in like a little circle, right? Put it in a circle. You make a lot of these things, and you can do them a lot at the same time. You make it like a dozen. Then you put in, take some oil, and make sure that oil hot as fuck. Then you take those donuts that you just made and dump them right in there. And you put them in there for a while. So it's similar to some of the tortures we do to some of the people in hell.
Food torture.
Well, it's more like when people describe the donuts to us, we were just like, "Oh, that's what we do to you." Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. My friends did. Yeah.
You know,
It's
all,
really
Anyway,
all this talk of torture, I don't know why. It makes me more hungry.
Yeah, no, like tell you the truth, it makes me hungry too.
Jesus.
So you
Especially
guys are hungry for torture?
well, it's more of like
well,
when I walked past when he was
Just
being
Corey's face.
dunked into the fried oil vats. Like it smelled good, you know, and so like I that's how I imagine donuts were going to be like as well. When I heard
I
about
love torture. And today, Elevar told us that he loves murder.
It was a joke, but if that
Was
murder
it?
happens to other people that are bad people, then it's cool, right?
Is
okay,
that
so-
murder if they're bad?
Exactly.
murder.
It's justified homicide. Wait.
oh wait,
Justified
No, you're talking about
homicide. That's the
it's
term.
not murder. That's divine judgment. That's
Yes, there. Yeah, always bring religion into it, and then boom, you're okay.
well,
I mean, you are a paladin, so
You are a
technically,
paladin.
Oh,
You're-
I
I
every
mean-
time you swing that sword, I mean, I'm also technically an angel, so really.
Wait, what?
wait,
Oh,
hold on.
sorry.
Is that what's going on there?
That's
Remember
what you
one
are.
time we were in the forest and he like made me fly?
Yo, okay, wait, all right. Do you know my boss, Hades?
Different pantheon.
Okay, fair.
We've known this
He
guy
has,
for
he
like
has a bunch
3
of
weeks.
other
I
brothers.
mean, Miss Cora, I literally sprout corporal fucking wings that are like see-through, and like I kind of glisten.
Well, I noticed. But I didn't want to be rude. I didn't
That
want
part
to be
is so
rude.
fantastic.
I didn't know if you're supposed to talk about people's glistens or not. I didn't
I
want to
mean-
offend you.
And then like my eyes turn yellow,
I did
and I-
notice that.
and like my hand, I slap people with healing hands.
Right,
Yeah, I
I
did
thought that was
wonder
a
about
monk
that.
thing. I didn't know that was an angel thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it could have been a lot of things. Holy shit, you're an angel?
I didn't know that.
have.
But donut torture, I really want to figure that out.
Have you ever had a donut?
You had a donut? Wait, hold on. Back up. You had a donut, Cora?
No. I was asking Carlen if angels eat donuts.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, cause like I'm here.
Oh,
I'm
you
not
don't
up
know.
there.
You don't know
I
any
don't-
other angels?
Oh,
Four.
Nah,
No? Okay.
no. It's just
Must
me,
be,
as far as I'm concerned.
must be a gift from the mortal realm. All right. It's not from the gift from gods, and that's like, it's definitely not from hell. No. We
Wait,
we
so
got
is-
inspired to do the torture.
I mean, I'm sure there's the opposite of me.
Yeah. So is your mentor also an angel? That other?
No.
Oh. He just glows sometimes.
somehow
Well-
Amalar's cat ended up in my desk.
Hi, cat.
Magic.
See, like, that's what you can't blame us for the confusion because, like, we didn't know if that guy was also like we thought that guy was also an angel. Like.
I
Listen.
mean,
We have nothing wrong against angels or anything. We were just very surprised.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's awesome. That's amazing. I've never met an angel before.
I mean, it's really cool to see you people. I mean, wait, I didn't mean you people. Oh, hold on. Okay,
Ah.
sorry, my
Carlen
bad.
just looks at his
Friend.
hands. Dude,
And I kind of interject. I'm like, well, I think you of all people can say you people. Wait, hold up.
Okay,
well, technically, what is Cren's pronoun?
They
They,
know.
they and them.
So okay, thank you for taking the heat off of me. What was that there, Eleanor?
It's
You
just
gotta ask, have you guys finished your beers yet?
Like, I think we're on like our second round or something.
Okay.
probably.
I assume we've all
haven't.
made it through our first. I've definitely made it through my first beer at this point.
I'm not drinking.
Gotcha.
Okay, you don't have to. No one's gonna make you.
I've seen what happens.
Okay, Swan Clappers.
Whatever comes up, and like four drinks later,
Carlen feels like in another life he might have been in a terribly composed drinking game, some other adventure of late.
And still proved to be extremely strong.
So, Colin,
Yes.
Came up from. Did you come from the heaven? Now this is also drunk, correct? It's like, all right. So, like, did you come from the heavens, or were you always here on the mortal realm?
I was always here on the mortal realm.
God,
I have no clue who did what to who to get me to be here. I just know that I was born with these tattoos.
Wow.
gotcha. And you're
And
trying to figure out where those tattoos came from?
for the most part, that's why I have been talking to um Benoff.
Gotcha.
'Cause-
I thought it was just a cool little quirk you had. You know, I didn't know that was your actual. But my bad. I did not know that. You know, like listen, like, I got my own stuff I have to take care of and everything, and like I just like I just love you guys. And I'm
I
so.
mean, this is the longest that I've stayed within a space, so I don't really
What
travel a
about
lot.
us makes you want to stay here? Come on, I want to hear you love us. Come on, come on.
Well, you guys seem to need my help with a
Uh,
lot of things. I provide an interesting skill set.
Yeah.
you absolutely
gonna-
do. I just
I
want to make
mean,
sure that you actually want to stay here.
stay
And
here. I mean, I
well,
tolerate you.
with that hurt. That
That
You
shit made me
certainly
fucking
do.
fall out of my chair, bro.
You certainly do.
I mean, I've saved you like 2 times now.
You're not wrong.
well, yeah, but like I listen.
I mean, I'm not counting. I'm just saying, like,
I mean, all right, first you are. Second, like I want to make sure that you actually like us, you know, and not tolerate.
well, to like somebody, you have to tolerate them, right?
You're not
I
wrong.
mean, I like
You know, there's like a spectrum,
Cora.
right? And like at the very bare minimum of like friendship is like tolerance, you know. Like that's the bare minimum of friendship, you
I
know.
mean, you're here and not in the underworld, so like, why are you here? Technically, we should be at odds with one another.
No, that's very true indeed. See, like, all right, if you really want to know, getting close, okay, just say,
I don't want to get that close.
okay, all right, get
6 feet rule, man.
just like just close enough so that like nobody else.
Give me a perception check to think if you're able to. If anyone else is paying attention to your guys' conversations.
17.
Oh.
You feel pretty confident that no one's really paying attention to you
All right.
guys.
So, all right, you know that I work with Lord Hayden. You know, he sends down a whole bunch of mission pamphlets and everything, and what the problem is that for the last like year and a half or so, I haven't seen Lord Hayden, but mission statements has been coming through, and like the missions have been kind of like you can kind of tell that like it's much more different than the ones that we've been given before, and the frequency of them is a lot more. Like my output has like quadrupled compared to
Hmm.
this. So that I think sus going down. You know, suspect. If you
I mean, maybe he's not
Ah.
there.
sus in like a lingo thing. I overheard it actually. Like the three tables down when I was picking up the stuff. I tried to. Okay, it didn't work. All right, it was very suspect. You know. That's
God, I love you guys.
love you too, Bobby. So I think it's very strange, and I think maybe it's not actually keeping up with order. Somebody else. I don't trust my order.
Maybe it's not him giving you orders.
Well, I want to try and figure out who's actually.
Maybe
When's
he's
the-
taking a vacation. Maybe he's on hiatus.
When's the last time you actually went to the underworld, Cren?
Well,
Can we send you there now?
wait. Okay. How do you think the underworld works? Hold on.
We have no idea.
I don't
Okay.
know. You work for Hades. You tell us.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. So
Hold on. Oliver, how do you feel about this?
I just want to know, is there a door to it, or what? Because I hate doors here, and knowing that record, do you get teleported? Swear to God.
I made this man hate doors.
Can you say, how do you think you get to the underworld? I'm guessing a staircase at this point. That better be it.
I was scared that they're gonna just kill me and just be like a direct line to hell. I don't know how I'm actually Bobby.
You can explain how you want.
Make it up.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
So how it usually works is that at the beginning of most days, this hasn't happened for a year and a half. Because that's the last time I heard of from Hades himself. He used to get new kind of buddy stuff, But I noticed that he's been dealing with a lot of business and everything, so that's his whole thing. But how it used to work is that I take out my coin, and I'm just I would really compact it a little bit, kind of smush it in between, and then I would pop it open because it needs to get a little shined up, be pure, if you will, and then a sort of projection of Lord Hades' head. And it's actually quite handsome. It's kind of off, but it's not off-putting. But it kind of brightens up your day sometimes. He's got a really sharp chin, a chin, and a cheekbones that's going out. His hair, it's a little fiery, but not so much, and
I want to watch Hercules now. I just have to say.
I'm fishing Hades from More Olympus. If I don't know if you guys know that.
Okay.
So and he would pop up and we would have a conversation and he would say no, done. But he hasn't done that for a year and a half. And I tried to do that recently and nothing. And recently, as in before the Battle Royale. That was the last time I tried.
How many drinks did you have?
There's probably okay. So that's not cool of counting drinks. You that's not cool. Second and third.
Cren, give me a Constitution check.
Is it a saving throw or just a check?
Just a check.
17.
You are holding your drink quite well. You're holding your buzz quite well.
I had about 7 of these drinks, but I'm still okay. Now, that is what is going on with my business and everything. I'm trying to figure out if my side of the line is still doing okay, or because we were all about we're not evil, that's something I just want everybody to understand. Hell is not evil, we punish the bad guys. That's our jobs, but at the same time, some bad people, they go down there, yeah, we torture them. Sometimes we get sad innocent people and we're just shit. So we give them we say we torture them. We give them the easiest when we say we torture the innocent people and everything, it's more we just put them in a room for a little bit and just be all right, this is your torture. We feel really bad because some of these people, they don't deserve it. But higher up, they said it that's especially lately. There's so many innocent souls down there. I feel very uncomfortable. Cren goes on and on.
Wait, so
Gotcha.
when is the last time you went to hell? You didn't answer my question.
I am so sorry. I think I have something wrong with my attention a lot of the time.
It's okay. We still love you.
Okay, cool. It was definitely before the Battle Royale. You know, we've been busy from like stuff. Like I was there right before the Battle Royale.
So it's been like a month.
Give or take, yeah.
Okay.
Corey, throw it in the chat. As Cren's going on and on, Carlen seems to be doing some hand movements as he casts a spell.
Which chat?
In the Roll20, he put it up there. He cast Blur, but as in the direction towards Cren. Cren, I need you to give me another Constitution check. No, give me Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Okay.
Look at that grin. He's laughing so hard.
3.
Oh.
As you were trying to get back on point, as Carlen cast that, as you're trying to answer Lady Cora's question, all of a sudden you're just, and this chunks of sausage and bread and ale foam just go up all over the table.
I want to.
How close am I sitting next to him? Am I sitting next to him? How close am I in that? Because I'm tired of having apparent liquids and chunks on me.
God, he hit you with that flail.
I would say you guys are sitting at like a round table for 4, so however you guys want to have your seating order.
Can I do an inside check?
Him since he hit you.
I guess I would be the closest to him, and like where, let's say, like Corey is across the table from him. I'm probably like right next to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I kind of want to like I puke. I come up and I look at Carlen, and I want to do an insight check to see if I whether if I think that caused this.
You want to see what?
if he caused me to throw up or not.
Gotcha.
He's trying to see if he's fucking with him.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Disadvantage, advantage, normal.
Normal insight.
13.
You kind of notice a shit-eating grin as the blur effect kind of ends, but you just kind of see this like slight little like smirk coming from Carlen, as like also he seemed to be the only person who didn't really recoil when it happened, like when you did vomit.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I have any.
Look at his face.
Good times.
Is it good time?
It's a good times.
Oh.
Girls like children.
Bobby, what time is it at this point?
So let's see. If you were saying you've had 7 beers, you guys have been there for quite some time, going on about between Carlen talking about his stuff and then Cren you doing and the shenanigans you guys have had. You've probably been there for about like 3 hours. So it's dark outside now. The crowd is. There's been some new people have come in and out, sort of deal. The tavern is not as bolsterous as it was when you first got there, but there's still a decent amount of people here.
Okay. So I puke on the table or on myself?
I would say on the table.
Okay.
So right now the table just says puke, puke on it.
Not cool. Is that cool? Carlen, cause it.
Oh, it's all love.
To make us.
I
That's
swear,
not cool.
Cren, I swear to God, if I get anything else on me tonight, I'm gonna punch you in the
It
face.
was him.
Yeah, he puked on this table. Okay, yeah,
he
sure.
probably
No,
you.
you had 7 beers. You can't control yourself. You need to
Bullshit,
watch
I
it.
control myself all the time.
I mean, to be fair, you just slapped him in the face with a flail.
That was like 3 hours ago.
I'm not saying
I
that.
know, but still.
I'm saying that I can hold my
Yeah.
right? There's a difference.
You know, you
As
say
you're
you have some
arguing-
like you're okay with me or whatever the hell. Like, I'm a good guy and all that. You guys are glad I'm here. It doesn't seem that way. It seems like I'm just kind of like, yeah, he's fine. And then, like, secretly behind my back, you plan to destroy me. What the
Well,
fuck?
all right. First of all, there's no planning with me. All right. Second,
It's like, what part of this group makes you think there's plans here?
no planning that goes on, and if there is, it's for combat. That's about it.
That's
Second,
about it.
listen, you are really cool. All right, trust me. I know you got my back, and I got your back. I did not mean to do that. My bad. Now, second, believe me when I say that Carlen made me puke right now. I can usually hold my liquor. We were drinking the other night. You and me. You know I can hold my liquor.
Yeah, I'm just angry.
I'm sorry, sir. Carlen, good joke, but I actually didn't appreciate that. Could you please apologize?
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Okay, let's clean up this table because the barmaid is really nice.
As the main bartender, the burly looking woman comes over to the table, not just the barmaiden who's been like bringing you your drinks and your food and everything, your refills, but the actual proprietor of the establishment. She comes up. It's like, I think it might be time for you guys to go.
No, I swear, like we're good. I swear
No,
we're good.
Cren, I am so sorry, Cora says to the owner. I am so sorry. We did not mean to cause a disturbance, and we will be out of your hair in a moment. Come on, guys. Nope, come on. Come
Wait,
on.
I take gold's worth of booze.
I didn't even get to
used
seduce her yet,
prestidigitation to
guys.
Clean the table off.
Oh, wow. Thank you. I
And
love this guy.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
how much food did I actually consume? Like anywhere near the 10 gold?
No, as you're leaving, the bar owner hands you back your change from what was not used, but also lets you know that she kept a little for the mess that was made on her table.
The choreography.
There.
That's
How
fine.
much-
And you know the flail spinning, and you know just for like almost like a tax for just the little
Stupidity
disturbance
tax.
for the night.
how much,
And this was a good night.
You get back 7 gold.
All right, you guys. I think we should probably head to the farm for the night.
racing back to the farm.
Good luck.
Can you even run in a
Bye.
straight line?
I can try.
You take off running. Yeah.
Bye.
Absolutely.
See you
As the rest of the group is,
later.
you just see Cren starts running towards the back end of Succomber, towards the towards the farm.
So,
hope they
Cora, I
don't
would
fall
imagine
over.
gathering Frederick.
Yeah.
how many times has Cred been to the farm?
Who?
You
You?
twice.
It's been at
Several
least.
times.
It's been at least 4 times.
Okay. I'm just wondering if Bobby should have you roll to see if Cred knows.
There might be something coming up.
No
Right,
idea if you know where you're
There
going.
might be something coming up. Don't worry.
Bye.
You just dart off into the
Yeah.
night. They see you essentially leave the back gate area of Succomber as you just kind of disappear
Seems
down
like
the path.
You guys are not like it's like you guys aren't even playing.
Are you still Althea?
Let's see. I would say, yeah. Are you still Althea? I'll leave that up to you. Cren, are you still Althea?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Old lady booking it. Drunk.
Should somebody go after him?
Uh,
Or
I
like
mean,
it's
that's your drinking buddy. Technically, no.
Shit.
As Elamar says that, you guys can kind of see like just regular citizens on the path, like the road as well, just in town, just seeing this old lady just sprinting out of town. It's all like,
Well, there's only the one road out of town that way. I mean, as long as they stick to that, they should be fine.
I mean,
all right,
Alright.
so
I guess we're all gonna just go, right?
I mean,
I mean,
Maybe that's what
should
you
I?
wanna do.
Come on, you slowpoke!
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Let's go follow them. I don't know. I had 3 kids. I have 3 kids and 4 grandkids. None of them have died yet. So fingers crossed for Cren.
All right.
Technically, Cren's already dead.
Don't say that.
I mean, he's from the underworld.
Oh shit! You're right. You're being serious.
Oh, that's perfect. All right.
Come on, Chris. I'm gonna beat
Cren, just give me. You know what? Yeah, give me. Just roll a d20. Just roll a d20.
Just roll a d20.
I'm surprised that heart's still beating at that age.
6.
6.
Okay. As the 3 of you are continuing down the road back to Cora's farm, you stumble across a figure on the ground on the side of the road. As you get closer, it's very similar clothing and armor to a friend of yours who is now face down in the dirt, as it seems
God
that he
damn it.
tripped while running and just hasn't gotten up yet. Kren's just laying there on the ground on the side of the road.
Cren,
Cren.
buddy, you need help?
I miss Ivana.
Why? So we'd have to carry 2 drunk people?
Do you want to walk home, or you want someone to carry you?
I can walk. I can walk.
Okay, buddy, you want some help up? I kind of like get down on like one knee, like have my hand on the back of Cren.
Yeah. I'm more
You want
sad.
chicken nuggets?
I'm more sad than drunk.
Okay,
You want
buddy.
chicken nuggies?
As Cren lifts his face from the dirt, you can see where the rest of Althea might be there. It's Kren's regular face.
Oh yeah.
And there actually is like a tear coming down his eye. Like he is actually sad about Ivana.
I know, buddy. I miss him too.
He would have beat me back.
What?
You know, like the race. You know?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Do you still want to race? I could try. I'm not like a replacement, but you know, I'll help.
Hey, buddy. No, I know you're not trying to replace her, buddy. But like, I just like. Thank you. I appreciate it. I would
It's
like
like a stepdad conversation. But I'll teach you how to chop wood. It's okay.
All right. On your mark, get set, go. And I try and go as best as I can. I try.
Okay. No, that's fine. Yeah, you're fine. Oliver, are you gonna run as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna like hesitate at first just because like he went from crying on the ground to like just running like full action. Like, okay.
They're like that.
So then I'll start chasing after like in 2 seconds or whatever.
You guys have the same running speed by chance, or just movement speed?
I'm 30 feet speed.
I believe you're 30 as well, Elivar.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you can lag behind him, and yeah, it's keeping pace. All right. As you guys finally reach the farm, Cren's probably a little more out of breath than most people. Elivar's probably got a good little breathing pace going as well. But yeah, it's dark. Well, it's a clear night, moon shining very brightly on the farm. You can see that there's a lantern lit in the window. It seems that someone in the family is still awake, possibly waiting for you guys or whatnot. But yeah, you guys are at Cora's farm.
No,
Let's switch to the
Right.
image.
I know that I'm naturally loud. Right. Can you hear me?
Say it again.
Yeah.
I know that I'm naturally loud, so now I'm just gonna whisper, not to wake.
Okay. Okay. Solid plan. Solid plan.
What?
Shh. There's children sleeping.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
That's
Cora,
awesome.
you have brought your drunken friends home. Quite possibly the
Hold
I'm
on a
worst
sure
thing.
that my son, like, I'm sure that he hates me right now.
Everything
Like-
okay, Bobby?
Yeah, what are you looking at?
I'm hearing singing from outside in the street.
Oh, is that band out there again?
Maybe, I don't know.
So you
Yeah,
know how
there's
like I
definitely
guess
some sort
like
of singing
how
around
most
outside.
cities might have gangs. Do you guys have like a roving band or something that way?
Awesome. Just some rolling bards.
During COVID last year, or yeah, it's still
Yeah.
COVID now, but last year in the lockdown and all of that, like one of the houses across the street on the corner from our building, like had some friends that are in a band. They literally showed up like on like a trailer, and like the drummer was on there. They had like amps and everything like that. They performed like a little like mini set. Like it's fucking awesome.
In the middle of the street.
That's Denver for you.
Anyway,
Yeah. So you guys are at the farm. It's night. You guys can settle down. Cora, your son Charlie, is awake. He seems to be smoking a pipe on the porch, while his wife is in the kitchen. They have some food and whatnot if you guys want to eat some more. But yeah, they're very happy to see you. It's very, you've been gone for a little bit again, so that, yes, very happy to see that their 80-year-old mother is okay. They see that there's a new friend, a part of the group, and that you are missing, Ivana, as well as like Charlie doesn't really say anything, but he just kind of notices the children come running out of their rooms as they hear you come home, and the youngest one, where's their names?
I don't know, but they're like 8 or something.
Just roll down the cat names.
Ah,
I have Cora's family tree. There it is.
Jack is the
Um,
baby.
Jack is a baby. Yeah, Jack is asking where the cat friend is.
Oh no, you're gonna make me cry.
I know.
So
I'm a
Cora
bastard.
just picks up Jack and she holds on to him and gives him a hug and just kind of avoids the question. She's like, Jack, this is our new friend, Elevar. Elevar, this is Jack. He's 8 years old.
Hey Jack, how's it going, man?
Hi. I like your sword.
Well, honestly, it's a giant axe. So-
Oh, I'm 8 and dumb.
I like turtles.
Boy, hey,
I was watching a show earlier where I saw a dude swing a sword at a wall, so I thought it was a sword.
oh yeah, yeah. I think the city's crazy with people. Yeah, I don't hold it that much against that guy. I'm sure he had a tough day.
It looked like
wait,
it.
what happened? What happened?
He's
Oh,
he saw
We've-
a show with me on it, and I was hitting the oh god no. Oh, you don't even know.
I confused his weapon for a different weapon, but it was also because of what was said earlier.
Oh no,
today's
I
session.
got that.
Yeah.
Character.
That's
like,
I think I also
okay.
forgot at one point that I had a great axe instead of a
Yeah, it's all good. So,
But yeah,
quick,
it's all made up anyway.
yeah.
quick WandaVision rewind. Just no. Oh, it was an axe. I like your axe. That's this halfling child just looking at you.
Thanks.
Much smaller than any other child you've seen.
Yeah.
he's literally like the size of me.
I just kind of like reach my arm out, like stiff, not like whatever. I just kind of like pat him on the head, like, "God, there you go, buddy."
Oh, a child. Yes, yes.
Mm.
As a little kid would just be like, ow, even though he's not really getting hurt.
Hey, look, I got a new friend, you guys, and I take my little like this guy, just like this is Humo, Hula. I haven't named him yet. I'm not. But if you guys can actually name him. You gotta be very careful with him. He's not delicate or anything. It's more just like if you do anything, like you might do something bad.
Can I keep him?
No.
No,
Oh.
no.
Play with him. You gotta be careful because he's mine.
Okay, I can be real careful.
If you want, you can name him.
Bless you.
Can I, Grandma? Can I really name him?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna name him Poopy Pants.
To be fair, he kind of smells like him. Just saying.
Okay. So
Poopy Pants. Come on, Poopy Pants. Let's go play.
wait.
He runs into the other room, just like pulling your little creation with him.
Yeah, Cren, I don't think you could win this one because even if we abbreviated it, it'd still be PP. So
Yeah.
Oh, that's my boy.
I tried to be cute and everything. Oh God, I think the hangover's coming quick already.
Let's find somewhere for you to sleep, Cren. Come on.
Okay. Can I have some greasy for either greasy?
Sure, let's go to the kitchen first.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you.
The kitchen
Take
has some
mine.
leftover meat that was cooked, some vegetables,
My son is
mostly farm stuff.
Take my
Mr.
post
Poopy
on the
Pants.
porch. Start to meditate.
my abomination is called.
Gotcha. Poopy Pants. You let me name it. It's now canon. It's now Poopy Pants.
I mean, you can always just ignore that if you want, but Bobby's gonna keep bringing it up.
I know.
It's called
If I name him anything else, he's not going to respond. It is unknown as Spooky Van.
I'm putting it down in ink. It is now canon.
I shouldn't be laughing this hard, but this is the hardest I've laughed all night.
All right. Well, as you get some extra food and you guys settle in, I was again going to ask as DM to players, do you want to play the next couple of days out, or do you want to like wait till like just do kind of like hang out on the farm until Cren's gun is done, sort of deal, or is there a business that you guys would like to get done between that time?
as
So,
a
the only
player, I'm
thing-
down for anything right now. I'm
Gotcha.
down for murder.
He's down for a quick break.
Apparently.
Well, like I said, tonight was going to be a little bit of a shorter stream because it's later. Like I have to still get up early for work tomorrow and whatnot. So like I mostly wanted to kind of get you guys back together, give you your new items and whatnot, and see let you guys RP and give a little background for your characters how you wanted to and whatnot. But I would
Smacking in the face. Hell.
There's one thing I keep forgetting to do. I keep meaning to buy or commission Cora some better armor. Can we make it like we don't have to play out the next few days that it's gonna
Yeah,
take
that's fine.
to make Cren's gun, but like during that time, could we say that Cora like goes to the blacksmith to commission that?
100%. Yeah,
Because
100%.
like I don't need to play that
know.
out,
Correct.
but I want that to happen.
I could help you out with that.
Yeah, my boy.
But yeah, that could all be expedited through other outside means that we
Yeah,
don't
we
have
can
to play
talk
through
about that. Yeah.
But yeah, I would like to call it here.
Okay, perfect.
This was a fun little RP session to get us back
It's a
into
lot
it.
of fun.
It's been so long. But yeah, we'll come back next time to a little bit of a time jump, like a couple days. So when like Cren get his firearm, maybe you guys find out some more information or something else comes along. But yeah, and then message me or we'll all talk or whatever and figure out if there's anything that your character would have wanted to do in that time passing.
Sure. Awesome.
Cool.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate all you guys meeting up tonight. Hopefully, we should be able to get back on a regular schedule again. There's just because of my vaccine, like my days off had to be changed up. So,
Absolutely.
but we should be able to get back on to Sundays with no problem.
Cool.
But yeah, thank you, everybody. Have a good night. And we'll see everybody next time. Every viewer who came by today, thank you. Dougie Car Stereo, appreciate you coming by, man.
Yep.
Thank you for the sub. That's an old Bayshore buddy of mine.
Oh.
But yeah.
Long Island boys.
Yeah. All right. Night, everybody.
Bye.